And my point is, even if she was lying, which I know she isn't, bro, you lot are not the people to be carrying no messages, because you lot ain't above Val. You're not above her. How can a bunch of people that's done worse shit, that's been in, bro, you don't talk about trauma. Chef will sit down and talk about trauma. All these people sit down and talk about trauma, but then you want to question somebody else's. Bro, I will sit here right now and I tell you all the time, I've had an abortion, bro. I don't feel any attachment to it. People will sit here right now, oh, but you should cry, you should that. Bro, I don't cry over it. Why? I couldn't tell you, but I was 14 and I don't have that attachment to it. So you can't tell somebody else how they should live their trauma. You can't tell somebody else how they should react to something, especially when you ain't gone through what they've been through, bro. I'm seeing bare people, oh, but why is she not crying? Oh, but why this, but why that? Everybody deals with their trauma in different ways. Some days you're up, some days you're down. You're sitting there asking, oh, why is it triggering her? Why is it your business? Why do you wake up some days and not wanna go outside? Do you get what I'm saying? Bro, I don't understand what's wrong with people on the internet. They're up in everybody else's problems. But remember, the people that sit in everybody else's business is only because you ain't got shit better else to do, or you're trying to hide some business of your own. Because if you had better things to be dealing with, you wouldn't be sitting down for 2-3 hours chatting about Val. Val never came on live, whether she was crying, and she never addressed none of you. None of you.
All right, cool. Let me finish getting into it. Obviously, I'm not going to play too much of that recording car. That recorded, it was like a moment where when I came out of the hospital, it's like it was me against the world. Like, I was scared. Like, when I say I had social services on my line, the police calling me, social services turn up to my house, I'm thinking, nah, like, I can't carry this pregnancy and go through this. And then I'm sitting in my bed, my jaw's mashed up. Like, I'm like, no, like, it wasn't that. When I was going to initially keep the baby, I was going to keep the baby on the basis of, I've lost kids before and I would be careless to have an abortion now because there's no reason for me to have an abortion. You get me? So when I came out of the hospital, I was deep in everything, and social services is on my line, and I have people sitting on social media saying how I'm not pregnant while I'm sitting in my house and I'm bleeding out every minute and I'm ill as it is, and I'm going through this motion by myself. I'm happy at the fact that I was able to get through the situation that I went through, because I didn't know if I was gonna get through it or not. I left the situation alone for a reason, because things to do with the pregnancy affected me in a way that I had to do counseling. I couldn't leave my house. I wasn't eating. I had no appetite. I was in a very traumatic state. I never imagined being pregnant and being assaulted by 3 people at once. Like, I would have wished that on my enemy. So when people are sitting there and talking about how show this evidence and show that evidence, when I'm coming out of my way to show you